And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Grey clouds all over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes,
it's great to see so many familiar faces. It feels like we're travelling with 160 of our closest friends and family. There are many new faces, so welcome if you haven't been on one of the IBA trips before.
I just want to thank all the retailers for their support and ongoing support. Looking forward to spending time with you over the next week, learning more about your business. Hopefully you learning a bit more about CUB and growing our businesses together.
Tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds all over the hills, bringing darkness from above.
The year 72 AD and only took 8 years is an absolute outstanding feat. And when you walk around and just see and touch and feel the history here, it's absolutely amazing.
Last year was a pretty exciting year for our business. We celebrated 150 years of Jack Daniels.
I can see you through the curtains of the waterfall.
Cheers!
When I lost it, yeah, you held my hand, but I tossed it. Didn't understand you were waiting as I dove into the waterfall. I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields.
First time in Europe, first time in Rome, and absolutely loving it.
About 18 months ago we went with celebrations and we were lucky enough to come to Rome.
This is just an amazing experience.
IBA have turned it on again.
Now, I've been on a couple of conferences, but must say this is probably one of the best from definitely a historical perspective.
They do a fantastic job of taking our brands and bringing them to life in the retail space.
Highlights out of today, the Colosseum's just fantastic. I think, 2,000 years of history.
Running from law through the backfields and getting drunk with my friends. Had my first
Campari actually came to the market in 1860, so there's a lot of history with the brand as well. But most of you have an Aperol Spritz in front of you. This Orange Wave is also our largest brand that we have globally and is starting to take over the shores of Australia.
drink them straight. Me and my friends have not thrown up in so long. Oh, how we've grown. But I can't wait to go home. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life.
Welcome to the IBA business session. Effectively, our model's just evolved. If we can train our staff just to have what would you like fries with that question, imagine what 2% more transactions or one extra item in the basket can do for our stores. We've got to keep improving our retail offer to get better. Shoppers will bounce back in.
Firstly, just want to, on behalf of the retailers, thank everybody for coming and congratulate everybody for coming. It's an opportunity for us to all firstly get to know each other and I suppose start to actually understand what makes us all tick. The things that we've got to be careful with change is that we actually do the right thing for the network and just not the right thing for one entity.
So brands are moving their spend to ensure that advertising is effectively reaching our audience.
Our position of strength is about local execution and a local understanding, working around Project Refresh, the cool room solutions, etc. I mean, these are initiatives for those that have actually engaged in these areas. They're actually delivering incremental growth to your stores. The key call out is our current level of performance on beer and on RTD actually outperforms the market.
There's been a lot of price investment into bourbon in all price segments, so that's been a real positive story for us in the market. We're seeing great premiumisation in the vodka category as people are trading up through into more premium brands. A bit of a checklist for what we feel is the right path to successful innovation. We need to make sure that products coming to market are about delivering increased consumption, increased occasion, something different for the category that's going to influence and impact the whole category in a positive manner. It needs to be shopper and consumer focused. So what's happening in the market, what's the occasion that's not being met? What is missing from our retail stores that your product's going to fill the gap of? We're after genuine innovation, not just Me Too products.
At this morning's business session, I thought the panel handled themselves pretty well.
Particularly like Rod's finishing slide on the 5 to drive, so something for us to really focus in on as suppliers.
It's great to hear from the other guys, the marketing team.
Morning was really seeing where IBA's focus is throughout the different, liquor departments.
Ching ching.
Launching Above the Line back in March, our new Above the Line, coupled with some incredible execution on the Bundaberg block that was delivered within the IBA network.
Really want to thank all the retailers for your support over the last 12 months and look forward to more continued support with the brand and the rest of our portfolio.
If you say what you want to say and let the words fall out, honestly, I want to see you be
brave. Well, I know we're at a winery, but I'd like to encourage you all to have one of our 3 signature drinks, in particular. So you've got to love the one with you.
Grand Vintage from Aris, which is a Tasmanian sparkling. It is the first sparkling wine to ever pick up a Wine of Show trophy.
Every Roman person apparently eats 20 kilos of pasta a year, and I think over the last few days we've probably over-indexed in that.
And
Another fact, I don't know why you would, but if you wanted to hire a car and go for a drive with a musical instrument, it's actually illegal to play your musical instrument whilst you're driving.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night.
I feel like we've achieved our first objective. There's definitely a stronger group leaving Europe when we head for home.
The bar just continues to get set higher and higher every night, and it's very grounding to think we're all going home tomorrow. But some amazing stories to share with everyone when we get back.
At Lion, the team that Jeremy, Michael, and I are in have a vision or a purpose for our team, and that vision or purpose is advocating for a thriving independent liquor retail channel.
Treasury Wines this year will continue to drive a growth agenda linked to IBA's key pillars, and two of those we really call out in our internal business when I'm talking with our team is one, the successful independence that we all need, and also that best store in town strategy that you have.
We're going to draw 3 prizes.
Carolyn Zhang.
Sally Michelmore. Congratulations.
Our third and major prize, I guess in value terms, is Anita Grace from WA. Could not be a more worthy winner. Again, I can't thank you all enough. I guess the retailers in the room, that's kind of ultimately why we're here. Supplier partners, we couldn't be here without you. So massive thank you on behalf of all the team at ALM and IBA. Let's get the party started.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I was left to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing to show, and the walls tumbling down in the city that we love.
Highlight so far was
it's been going great.
I'm going to be more politically correct and say nothing in case this goes viral.
That was good.
You like that? Okay.
Tell us about the movies. It's the biggest in the world, isn't it, mate? Is that
200 metres long.
You like dealing with people that you like dealing with.
That's for later.
Before you talk, can I just check if I got nothing in my teeth?
The atmosphere of Florence was beautiful. Gorgeous.
Singing on the bus was a high standard. I think Luke and myself, I like to say I set him up and Luke knocked him down.
Wow, good stat.
Yeah. Today we didn't get any lunch and you can see I'm clearly fading away.
So my favourite part of the trip was Florence.
If you're a retailer, I reckon you really want to be here. And for all the suppliers out there, this is a pretty good investment. So keep on coming.
Drink up.
IBA have turned it on again, as we would expect they would.